How's it going? I'm Kevin Sousa. Today I'm going to be talking about digital money transferring, or the ability to transfer money digitally. This is the website that I built. This is my homepage here. This is the only page of my website that I styled internally using the style tag inside the head element of the document. You can see I did some CSS over here, made the background of my table of contents a light green, gave it a purple background, and also made the words a different color. And you can see that all of the links here are clickable. It'll take you to another page on my website. So this is my purpose page. I styled this page using external CSS. That means that I made a whole separate HTML document, made all my CSS, and linked it into this web page in the head element. I use the external CSS for all of my web pages after my home page here, so the rest of them will look this way. This is my banner that I made in Pixlr. It is the picture of the $100 bill, the Benjamin Franklin turning into binary code. I thought that it was a cool way to show the the effect of being able to digitally transfer money. And I just took this image, these two images here, and just layered them on top of each other in Pixlr. So the purpose of this innovation: indicate a name of the innovation and provide a clear description of its intended purpose. So as we know, this is digital money transferring. In my opinion, the purpose of this innovation was to just make everyone's lives easier. No longer do we have to carry physical cash around in our wallet. We now have that condensed into a debit card, as seen here on the right, and we can pay for all of our transactions just by swiping it, just like that, very easily. All right, so this is my impacts page. As you can see, it's styled the same exact way as my purpose page was styled. Did that with the external CSS, and then just linked it in the head element. Explain a benefit and or harmful effect of the innovation. So one benefit of this innovation is that you really don't have to leave the comfort of your own home. You don't need to go to the bank anymore. You don't need to deal with those pesky bankers. You can just do all of this from the comfort of your home on your computer and on your phone. One harmful effect of this innovation, though, is that it is susceptible to being hacked, which means that your money can be stolen. And I'll go into further detail in that later on in the presentation. So explain an impact that the innovation has had on society, economy, and or the culture. So this innovation has really had an impact on all three of those. Our society is now, connected to their phones at the hips. So that means that we can go shopping online, doing all these things online at the touch of our fingers, and that's just what society is. The exchange of money digitally, whether it's shopping for clothes or sending someone else money, it's just become normal. And in terms of our economy, it has certainly boosted up our GDP. As you can see, I put this graph here. That's why I put it in. It has increased our gross dollars produced. And yeah, it's basically made our economy boom. Indicate one other field other than computer science, which this innovation has impacted. I think that this innovation has significantly impacted the stock markets because stocks are all traded online these days. Obviously, the stockbroker still is going to call you and persuade you to give them their money, but that's really the only human-to-human interaction. The rest of it is done on a computer, pushing and pulling money. It's all digital money transferring, essentially. All right, so here's my tech page, same as the previous two, obviously. I already explained that the rest of the website was styled the same way. So describe how the user interacts with the innovation. So the user technically, or I shouldn't say technically, usually interacts with this innovation through their computer or through their phone. Either you can go online to an online banking website and do your transferring of your money on there, or they have many apps for that, one of which is called Venmo. And these two videos below are both showing a little bit of digital money transferring. This one is from the Bank of America, showing how to use their online banking. And this is the video that I made. I made it using my iPhone and iMovie just to cut the clips together. And I'll give that a play for you.
Babe, you owe me $5 for the pizza we got yesterday.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that $5. Oh rats! It's past 5 o'clock. The banks are closed.
That's okay. Let me just log on to my online banking and see if I have money. Alright, everything looks good. I'll send you that money now.
There's the Venmo app there. Coming to paid you.
I love online money transferring, especially because my bank isn't even in Rhode Island. It makes it so hard to take out cash. If I ever have to pay back my friends, or if my friends ever have to pay me back, it's so much more simple to just go online, press a button, and have it sent immediately over, instead of having to worry about banks closing, or not being open on certain days, or having water cash in your hand.
All right, that was my girlfriend. We had a little fun doing that, talking about paying each other back for pizza. All right, so describe in detail how the innovations technology incorporates a big idea of abstraction, algorithm, programming, or internet. So this innovation uses algorithms, programming, and the internet. It uses programming because all these apps, they take hours and hours of programming to be created. Same with the websites for Bank of America. All these things that we're using need programming to be created. Uses algorithms. This is more the security aspect. Securing your money, they need to use algorithms to make firewalls and things of that nature to protect your money and your personal information. And the internet, of course, without the internet, we wouldn't be able to connect to all the hundreds of thousands of people on Facebook that we could ever want to send money to. All right, here's my data page, obviously with the background crimson red, same as always. Describe the innovation consumes data and produces data. So this innovation is constantly consuming data as an input and producing it as an output. Every time you transfer money, you're putting in data of how much money you want to send someone. That is then going through and being transformed into, a digital data output on the other end. Also, in the app called Venmo, there is literally a data ledger, and it keeps a physical ledger of all the transactions, and it's visible to the public. You click on the ledger and you can see what your friends have paid to who and how much they paid them, and even what they paid them for. Describe one data storage concern: privacy and security. So this is where I said earlier I was going to talk about the hackers. So there have been cases when people's money has been hacked, from a bank or whatever and gotten stolen. So that is obviously one big concern, especially when people nowadays are using the same password for everything on their computer and the same password for everything on their phone. It makes it very easy for hackers to get in and steal your money. But not only is your money at risk, your private information, your banking information, where you live, your name, possibly your social security number, all those things could be at risk. And that's why they need those firewalls that I was talking about before to prevent hackers. But those are certainly some serious concerns related to this innovation. And here is my reference page, styled similarly. Added a little double gold there. I like that gold border. And that's it. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed my presentation. Digital money transferring is changing the world.